Hello Pisces, welcome to your very quick reading for the week. We are just going to dive straight into it, see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead. So it is the 29th to the 4th of August. Immediately you have no place like home, all right? Something could be going on in a home space. This card usually reminds me of the Hermit. So some of you could again be spending more time in a home this week. It is a card of regaining your energy and keeping to yourself. And you have mending the home. Maybe if you guys repairing something or fixing something this week, super random, or fixing a relationship within the home, all right, or the family, for example. But anyway, let's dive into the individual messages before I carry on. So I always see this card as like elevating. So what it means is I feel like you're lifting your vibrations, which is amazing. A really good energy to already have this week, out of the darkness and more into a light. We also have this little round thing, which is also on the back, and also in another card in the deck, which explains that there might be a cycle going on at the moment for you when it comes down to your living space, your home space, maybe close relationships. Okay, and there's something for you to learn here. And bringing in that hermit imagery that we had as well, you could be really reflecting on maybe your home. You know, maybe you want to, maybe it's like super surface level and you're just wanting to decorate and you're wondering what you want to do about it. Or for some of you, it really could be about, what does a home mean to you? What does a friendship mean to you? What does love mean to you? Maybe you're really analyzing whether or not you have the right things around you or what to even search for. Basically, the hermit is up on the mountain, you know, takes a long road to climb to the top of the mountain to look at everything around him, to see where he is guided to go next. Okay, and to look at life from a different perspective. So some of you, again, might be in your own mind at the moment, really reflecting is ultimately what I want to say. And there is this golden energy coming from this house. So that's where I'm saying that you have a lot of value. And I feel like this might be where you are elevating, maybe outgrowing lower vibrational relationships with people, like friendships, or again, anything that just doesn't align with you anymore. I do feel like you're elevating and coming out of it. Okay, you have mending as well. So some of you, that could be again reconciliation of some sort. It doesn't have to mean that you're inviting people into your life, but it could mean that you are, you know, fixing an old wound, healing an old wound, all right? Or you could be collaborating with someone else at this time to fix something in your life, whether it's a business plan, I don't quite know, but it is a card of teamwork and also about mending. So let's carry on for you, Pisces. That was a very long-winded way of saying things, to be honest. I reckon that could have been a bit better, but you know, let's carry on for you, Pisces. Let's see. You also have love, so it could be about your relationships this week. And you have death too. So death represents endings and beginnings. It's like the death card in tarot. Okay, it's one door is closing, another one is opening. And then we have love coming through. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. All right, so maybe that's something that's helping you to reestablish connections with people, mending something here. Maybe you are being called to look at something from a more loving perspective. Let's carry on and piece this all together. For my lovely Pisces, please, Spirit. They're showing me that both of these cards have a 5 in it, and 5s do represent necessary changes. So you guys could definitely be going through some sort of change that Spirit feels is necessary. Right, let's see. Destiny. So you are aligning yourself to destiny at this moment, okay? You have facade here. Let's get one more. And acceptance. What are you being called to accept? Okay, so facade always speaks about someone wearing a mask or things not being as they seem. Something is, not as it seems. Something could be quite clouded. Judgment could be clouded, or somebody is, again, portraying themselves as someone that they're not. You have acceptance as well, which is calling for you to accept. It always reminds me of a quote: accept what you can't change and change what you can't accept. For me, I feel like this facade could potentially be that lower vibration. Again, maybe it's like your own, I think this could be your own, you are elevating yourself out of your own negative energies. That death card again is that transformation, and maybe this is what's helping you to align to destinies, because you're now, stepping into more of a loving energy. You've always probably been a loving energy, but again, maybe you've had a lot of attachments to things that maybe, let's see. Connecting you to ego, that's what facade could be about. All right, please, Spirit, for Pisces, can we get some clear messages here, please? Time for a beginner mind, so clearly starting something fresh. All right, maybe you're being called to study something. Sweet results await. And Spirit has your back, so that's all very positive, isn't it? There we go. Time for a beginner mind. Eagle. Spirit has your back. And sweet results await. I am going to dive straight into the tarot. I was going to say Drake. Straight into the tarot. Because I'm a little bit confused at the moment. So let's just shuffle these. We'll split the deck and we'll talk about it. Because I've not yet seen how these piece together. All right, let's see. For Pisces, please, Spirit. Six of Wands. Well, you do have success coming in. You're going to be victorious with some endeavor here. This is about kind of getting recognition for your work. Four of Wands as well is reaching a milestone. So maybe you are buying a home, for example, or maybe there is absolutely some sort of victory, something that you're celebrating this week. And it feels good. It feels passionate. We have Wands here, so it's fiery energy. But you do have the Nine of Swords, so there is something that you're worried about despite this success. Things do seem like they're moving forward, but maybe that's what's causing you worry and stress. Four of Swords, the need to really rest and sit with yourself. Four of Swords is healing, okay, addressing past pains. Maybe that's what the mending is about. As you can see here, she's actually addressing the swords. The swords are above her. The Queen of Wands, calling for confidence this week. Page of Cups, there is going to be some emotional news. I will clarify, see what that is. Page of Pentacles, time for a beginner mind. This is speaking about planting your seed here. This is about learning something new, being the apprentice in life. Okay, starting fresh, being the newbie again. Ace of Cups. In terms of relationships, if you've not met a person yet, then you absolutely will. Because in one line, right in the middle, we have this combination which absolutely looks like romance. So either someone's got their eyes on you or you have your eyes on someone, whoever this is in your life, they think you're absolutely beautiful. And maybe you think the same about them. This looks like you're either going to take the relationship further, or there could be, I'm hearing an upcoming like engagement, or because that's what the Four of Wands is about. It's an engagement. It's like a promise to come together, to become one. That's what it's about. All right. And the Magician, beautiful line coming through here. So the Magician is all about manifesting. And you do have an emotional new beginning coming through. Really, I think whatever this is, it's literally just a thought. It's just your mind feeling like the worst case scenario might happen. We have Facade and the Nine of Swords in there. The only ones that seem to feel like they fit in with each other, because sometimes our brain is what plays tricks on us. This is where we start to think of the worst case scenario and get ourselves upset. I'm sure we've all done it, where we've like completely made up scenarios in our head, or we repeat past trauma, like we worry about the future, and we make up scenarios in our mind about what could go wrong, and how it might play out. And that's what it feels like the Nine of Swords is about. The Four of Swords is really speaking about rest, heal, okay, have confidence within yourself. I absolutely feel like everything's going to work out for you. But I will dive into it because it's very ambiguous here what they're speaking about, to be honest with you. Successful in what? One, I do feel like is in your love life. Two, I do see victory, but then I'm seeing maybe a vacation coming up, a chance for you to rest, and then I'm seeing you getting back into it again. Six of Wands, what's the victory here? Your victory is leaving something. Your victory is walking away from things that don't serve you. So again, kicking old habits to the curb here, removing things from your life, maybe people, situations, whatever it is. I feel like this week you're in a place of victory anyway. So it's something that you feel confident about leaving. Four of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. That could be some good news in the family. All right. Or again, a very wealthy connection coming together, one that may accumulate a lot of wealth later on. Ten of Pentacles, though, is like family. So again, whether you're creating a family, getting together with someone who you will have a family with, or again, there could just be some celebration within the family or to do with your finances, of course. There could be some a stream of income coming through, like unexpected windfall with that Ten of Pentacles. What is the Nine of Swords, though? What's the worries, the fears? Two of Cups. You're worried about the Two of Cups. Whether it be love, maybe this is the mending. Maybe you do have some worries about a relationship. Maybe you're fearful of being betrayed. Maybe you're worried that someone might, sabotage something here. Yeah, the moon underneath. So maybe somebody's worried about like a secret or secret feelings. Okay, make sure you're speaking to a person. Maybe it's a conversation that you're a bit worried about, actually. However, like I said before, I do feel like that's not entirely, I think that is just a worry. I do see that there is love here. Maybe you're worried about past betrayal, and maybe that's stopping you from feeling comfortable in, an upcoming relationship, for example. There is worry here. Can I get one more for the worry? The Four of Cups. Maybe there's a fear of rejection coming up this week, because this card can represent rejecting something. Two of Cups, Four of Cups. Nine of Swords. Some of you could be, that could be the facade again, because sometimes Four of Cups being up in your imagination. So for some of you, that's what it could be here. Maybe some of you are afraid of having a conversation, letting your feelings be known in case of rejection. That could be the thing. Okay. But you can't lose something that was never yours or was never meant to be. Like, that's something to just remind yourself to just shoot your shot. By the way, guys, just go and say, say what you want to say. Life is too short. If you get rejected, then it's fine. Like, that's okay. If you want to go after something, go after it. Anyway, Four of Swords. Maybe that's how someone feels about you. Four of Swords with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands tells me that you guys have been going non-stop. Like, this feels like you've been battling a lot lately. You've been running at full speed. Seven of Wands is also like having a lot of challenges that you guys have been up against. All right, and you've been attacking them, which I like, but the Four of Swords is reminding you to rest. I think maybe I'm feeling some of you could be getting headaches and belly aches, like where she's holding here as well. Maybe your system is kind of not working very well because maybe you're not sleeping very well or you're in survival mode still. So for some of you, you do need to prioritize your rest this week, okay? You can make better decisions when you're rested up as well. All right. The Queen of Wands, of course, speaking about your confidence, the Magician coming up here. When you are confident and you are strong and bold and assertive, you are more likely to manifest. I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. And for some of you, it's really about just being authentically yourself. There's something very beautiful about you. And you can be very optimistic, guys. So keep up with that optimism. I feel like just facing the sun is also going to help with this Magician energy, okay? The Four of Cups, please. Sorry, the Page of Cups with the Devil. Page of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. This is screaming Capricorn energy. Of course, when a devil comes up in a reading, it's not usually that great. I mean, I just pay attention. It's Mercury retrograde, so just pay attention to people coming back around. But Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Cups doesn't feel like it's external, to be honest, and it doesn't scream something bad to me. The Devil can be things like fear, and it is on the same line as the Nine of Swords. So you could be fearful about things, and that fear is coming up here. Page of Cups, as I said, there could be some news coming. Oh. For some of you, could be hearing about someone else's connection. This is somebody in your life where you don't really agree with their decision about maybe the person that they're with. That's so random for somebody. Three of Pentacles, you could be getting some news from these people. What is this Page of Cups, please? The Death card. some sort of transformation. It could be something changing in your workspace. But the Devil, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles usually is a card of like building the foundation of something. You know, it's filling in the plan. And with the Devil here, it's feeling like you have a lot of responsibility. Or it might just really mean about maybe the way that you deal with something might need to be adjusted so that it's not in the foundation. For example, like if you're trying to build a company, but you're doing it with somebody who, again, is very irresponsible, then it's kind of building the wrong foundation. Does that make sense to you? So I think something that you guys, sorry, like it's taking me a while to get to the messages today. Like I'm out of it, clearly. I'm in the middle of moving, so it's my brain is scattered. But what it's basically saying is just be aware that you're not including this devil energy, whether it be a habit, situation, a person in your life that is a negative or low vibrational energy. Just make sure you're not adding that into the foundation, okay? And that's why the Death card is here, I guess, because there does need to potentially be an ending or something needs to transform. Even if it's like an emotional thing. Some of you, it could be like a constant emotional thing of imposter syndrome. That would be that devil energy. Do not include that in the foundation, okay? Make a plan as if you didn't have that, basically, and then go through with the plan. Almost basically you want to like unshackle yourself from the devil, which basically means you just have to detach from it. You can't tell the devil to not be the devil anymore. You know, you can't, it doesn't work that way. You just have to remove yourself from that kind of situation and keep moving forward. Okay, so whatever that is to you. All right, Page of Pentacles, learning something new. Seven of Pentacles, some of you need to expand your knowledge. This is what's coming up with this combination. If you felt like you've not really been seeing a lot of reward, maybe it's financially, or maybe it's just in your own personal development, whatever it is to you, the Page of Pentacles is calling for you to learn something new, because you could find a new way to do what it is that you're doing that will yield better results, I'm hearing. So whether it's this, you know, doing the same thing, but you've now got new information, do some research, learn something new, have a beginner's mind, because I think it's going to help you kind of look at a situation differently. Ace of Cups. That Wheel of Fortune tried to come out a little bit here, so that's about destiny, which makes sense. And a Strength card too. I love that. Not only are you definitely finding a relationship, getting into a relationship with somebody who this is a beautiful connection with. You guys are opposites, but you nurture each other's opposites. You are, you can learn a lot from each other is what it's saying. If it's not love in your life just yet, then this is of course to do with your own energy too, really standing strong within yourself and loving yourself in a very unshakable way is what they're saying. Like it's almost like a bond with yourself that cannot be broken from the external anymore. Maybe you've had that before, where the external kind of, you know, got in the way of you loving yourself or having this beautiful energy. Okay, now you're strong, you're assertive, you're bold, you are achieving wealth, you are standing strong within yourself. All right, and the Magician, lastly. Page of Pentacles again. So with the Magician, so this is again about manifesting and bringing your thoughts to life. It does include taking action on it too. The Page of Pentacles is not just like, it's learning, it's being a newbie, but of course it's taking the first steps. Is always the words that come to mind when that card comes in. So in order to manifest, know what it is that you want, build a foundation as if that devil is not there, okay, and take action on it. All right, start the first step. It's always the hardest, isn't it? But anyway, my angels, I did say this was going to be a quick one. So there we go. I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Let me know how it resonates with you. I'm so sorry because your reading was a little bit, I'm not super happy with it, but maybe somebody can get something from it. Let me know in the comments. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you guys next time.